Hi there YouTube, and I'm in a little place called Shotley, heading towards the little marina here. Straight over from me there, with all the big ships and containers, that's Felixstowe Port. And that's where most of our container traffic comes into this country. And unfortunately, that's the issue with the A14. Why there's so many lorries on it. Because all the lorries start off here and end off here, which is brilliant for people trying to commute on the A14. Now years ago, this little road, it never used to have any sides. The road used to just literally drop into the water there at high tide, and they've since redone it and give us a bit of a path and whatnot and a fence. But I always remember when I was a kid coming down here, and always used to think we was going to fall in. The road wasn't even that wide, so you know, always thought we was going to fall in. Look at these big boats there. Tons and tons of container traffic, isn't there? Got a little lock gate up here and stuff, and a pub. The pub is lovely. What's this car doing? I don't trust him. The pub up here is lovely. And a bit expensive though on the end here. But it is very nice. I mean, it's well worth coming out for a drink. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you the lock gate. I could walk up to it, I suppose. But yeah, that is Felixstowe over there. Just going to get off, take a walk. So yeah, that's Felixstowe dock over there, and that over there are some big boats. And yeah, I always used to come up here as a kid. Used to walk around. I think one time, me, Suffolk, Andy, and my brothers, you go down that way, and we walked all the way from here back to Ipswich, I believe, or at least most of the way back. Maybe to Holbrook, Freston. Walk back to Freston from here. Big old lock gate in there, holds all these boats. Some big containers, like I said. There's the estuary. Now, we used to go on a cruise boat when we was young, called the Orwell Lady from Ipswich dock. It used to come out here, and you could go out to the sea. Now, they let me drive that boat once, and he said to me, "You've got to stay between these two markers on the GPS because you've got the gateway to go." No, I didn't stay between them markers, did I? I fucked it up, and the captain got pissed off. But yeah, that's the shipwreck there, and that's a nice little pub to go and enjoy a little meal if you got the money for it. Me and my mates used to come out here and have a good time. Just thought I'd share that with you and get off back home. I just popped up here just because I'd finished work, and I thought, well, I want something to eat, so I just popped up here. Well, I didn't eat here. I just got some sandwiches and came up here. Thought I'd stop off and have something to eat after work, like. But now I must get home. Come on, bike. Stand. Come on. This has got to go on the channel. You bastard. What the f... You fucking knob on. Come on. You complete knob. And we're back. That wouldn't start, would it? Oh. But yeah, it's a bit of an embarrassing moment. That's the first time this bike's ever done that to me. I wish I hadn't stopped the camera now. Started with a hell of a backfire. No idea why. Yeah, oh, look at that. Yeah, over there with the cranes and the other boats, that's Harwich. The other side of the water from Felixstowe. So yeah, another little bit of a port there. Don't know how much traffic they deal with. Must be a little bit. But yeah, this road isn't half a lot better. It used to be about as wide from that curve to where I am now. It was terrible. So, oh, pushing my bike's knackered me. Oh, Harwich over there. And while I'm on the way home, subject of riding fast and doing wheelies and stuff. A lot of people have said to me, you ought to ride a bit faster, you ought to do some more wheelies. Well, actually, no, I don't want to. That's not something I want to do, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say never, but well, yeah, maybe I should say never. But yeah, I don't think that, I'm not talking specifically about just these people who have said it to me. I mean in general. How many people said to their mates who ride, come on, you ought to do a wheelie, mate, you ought to do this, you ought to do that. I think that people shouldn't put pressure on riders to do other stuff that they're not used to or they don't even know how to do. It's just silly. I don't think they should. And I know some of my mates who ride have said that someone they know has told them to do this, told them to do that. Fair enough, they can tell you to do it, mate, but if they tell me to do it, I'm still not going to. So, but safety on a bike is your own responsibility, so if you don't want to wear your gear, you don't have to. If you want to go tearing it over the speed limit, then you can. It's your own safety, don't forget. I'm not telling you that you can't ride fast, I'm not saying that riding fast shouldn't be done. I'm just saying it's not for me. And it's just my opinion at the end of the day. Look at this. You're tearing it down here and encounter this tractors, or these tractors. Look at it. So wide, it's taking up the other lane. Tons of cars behind them. They could have been overtaken if I was going quick. I could have hit them. Nah, not for me, mate. I'll stay safe. Like they say, ride safe, and that's what bikers should do. But it's up to them. I know you get some who ride fast, very fast sometimes, but at the end of the day, that's their safety, and if they hurt themselves, they weren't being safe enough. They weren't paying enough attention or care to the road. There's loads of sheep in that field sometimes. I've seen them a few times before, tons of them in there. I think that's why they got fences. But yeah, the old speed on a motorcycle, I don't see the need for it, and being told to do stuff on your bike by people, I don't agree with that either. So that's just me. Your safety on a motorcycle is your own responsibility. Other cars ain't gonna do it for you. Your friend behind you ain't gonna do it for you. They're probably gonna encourage you to be worse. But what's this car doing? Reversing down the road? Yeah, so your safety is your responsibility, and whatever you do with it is up to you. I mean, you don't have to ride sensibly, you don't have to be responsible, but if you are, better for you. Something in the road there in the middle. I ride sensibly most of the time, so I just don't think that, I think there is some riders who don't ride sensibly. I know a few of them who have not a care in the world for what happens to them or other people around them while they're on their bike. I mean, I've said to one of my mates, how many close calls have you had on your bike since you started riding it? And he said, I don't know. And then before I could ask him if he cared, he said, I don't even care. Well, it's one thing not to care, I mean, I don't care how many close calls I've had, but I know I've had a few. And I can tell people I've had a few, with cars pulling out and whatnot. So, but my mate didn't even care to consider that he could have been hurt in any of them situations that he's had a close call on. Instead, he just rides like an idiot. But it's up to him. And it's up to them. And the old River Orwell at the Strand, and the oil bridge, massive old thing. I believe it's about a mile long. I'm not sure though. Oh yeah. Over there, Felixstowe. Harwich. Felixstowe. Harwich. Felixstowe. Yeah.